The emergency fund most people get wrong, but here is how to build one fast. Quick question, and be honest with yourself. If your car broke down today or your income stopped tomorrow, would you panic? Most people think they're fine financially until life throws them a curveball. And here's the crazy part. Most financial stress isn't caused by bad spending habits. It's caused by skipping one boring, unsexy step that protects everything else. Today, I'm showing you the emergency fund most people get wrong, why it matters more than investing, and how to build one without feeling broke. Let's start with what an emergency fund really is and what it is not. What an emergency fund really is. An emergency fund is not an investment. It's not there to grow. It's there to keep you out of debt and out of panic. Think of it like a financial airbag. You don't buy an airbag hoping to use it, but when you need it, you're really glad it's there. What it is not, it's not a credit card. It's not your retirement account. It's not, I'll figure it out later, money. Real life example. Your car needs a $1,200 repair. Without an emergency fund, you swipe a credit card, you stress, you pay interest for months. With an emergency fund, you pay the bill. You move on with your life. Same problem. Very different outcome. Why most people never build one. Here's where most people go wrong. They think the goal is huge. They hear 3 to 6 months of expenses and think, I'll never get there, so why bother? That mindset keeps people stuck. The truth. Your first goal is not 6 months of expenses. Your first goal is $1,000. Why $1,000 matters. $1,000 handles most car repairs, medical deductibles, emergency travel appliance replacements. It stops the debt cycle before it starts. Job loss. The real reason this matters. Let's talk about the emergency nobody plans for. Job loss. If your monthly expenses are $3,000, 3 months equals $9,000. 6 months equals $18,000. That money doesn't make you rich. It gives you time. Time to find the right job, avoid desperation, protect your lifestyle. Without it, every decision feels rushed and stressful. Where to keep your emergency fund. This part is boring, but important. Your emergency fund should be easy to access, safe, separate from spending money. Best options: high-yield savings account. Separate bank account labeled emergency only. You're not trying to earn big returns. You're buying peace of mind. How to build it without feeling broke. The secret isn't big deposits. It's consistency. $25 a week equals $1,300 in a year. $50 a week equals $2,600. That's real protection without changing your life. Simple rules. Automate it. Treat it like a bill. Don't touch it unless it's a real emergency. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Here's the big takeaway. An emergency fund doesn't make you wealthy. It makes you stable. And stability is the foundation for everything else. In the next video, I'll show you how high-interest debt quietly destroys emergency funds, even for people who earn good money, and how to escape that cycle. If this helped you, like the video, subscribe, and I will send you a free checklist that walks you through building your emergency fund step by step. I'll see you in the next one. Episode 2, not sexy, but let's pay down some easy stuff.